Well, close enough. Onwards. I was kind of wondering while I was sitting there. I wonder if you could just walk across that swamp and oh, hello. And just take health potions. I think we found something interesting. Bye-bye. Yes, yes, I'll get to you shortly. One moment, please. I seem to have garnered some attention. It looks like my spiritual damage is quite effective. So now let's hope this isn't one of those games that goes from I'm essentially indestructible to I just get slaughtered. And then I find out that I should have chosen a different skill set. Yeah, I've played games like that before. Well, these are actually pretty nice. And I certainly don't need lockpick anymore, do I? Let's actually take the time to compare. So this is 290 armor. Other than that, it's nothing. 200 armor, 200 armor. Okay. We'll keep what we have. So I'm guessing the Snake Temple is our next destination. Hi guys, coming to watch me fight the Sand Devil? Ooh, something hit me. That's probably this guy. So you guys getting frustrated yet? A swing and a miss, a swing and a miss, a swing and a miss. For a lord, you certainly aren't that impressive. Holy, look at my experience. I just decided I'm going to do a little wandering around. It would be nuts not to go that little bit. Thief's Heavy Plate, Minions Mithril Metal Plate. Come on. Charm 2. Armor 300. That's actually not bad, but still. Thief's Plate of the Necromancer. Come on, let me highlight it. There we go. No, okay. Yeah, let's wander around and find 5 or 6 more of those guys. Hi. 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 Bye. Whoop. Don't want to get my feet wet. Come on, there's got to be a couple more of you. There you go. And Shazam. So, what do you figure? I'd just throw 5 in Constitution again. Seems to be helping. Yeah, look at my intelligence, 13. Although that would top up my mana a bit, I guess, if I threw it into intelligence at last. Constitution. You know, that might be that one hit that I need. And now we're well and truly stumped for what I'm going to put this in. Alchemy? I think the game is approaching its end, but I might just do that. Everything else is full. Aura of Command don't need. Heaven's Gift. Create a low quality item. No thanks. Regenerate Vitality at a rate of 12. Whatever that means. I think I had something that regenerated Vitality at a rate of 10, and it was like 1 hit point every 40 seconds or something. Turned out completely pointless anyway. Translocate. That sounds interesting. Yeah, I bet you're not quite, but I kind of like that. Range 4, that's very close. We figured out, like, you know, that supposedly that's what that, what do you call it, telekinesis had, and that was less than my height, actually, and trust me, you're not 4 meters tall. Divine Death, I think I can do without that. Spirit form, oh, there we go. Ghost lasts for 20 time units, ghost lasts for 40 time units, alright. You know, I think I really, pshaw. Throw one in stun? No? Health? I don't see me playing much longer, so I can't. Let's throw it in stun. There you go.
Brilliant.
Who knows? I might stun something. I haven't stunned anything for ages, so I really doubt it, but whatever. So let's go see what this guy has to say. Hey, come over here for a sec. I want to ask you something. Even if I did stun something, I'd never know, because it's frozen solid. Well. Oh, good. Diablo. That's down, so let's...
Battling members. I sense that the Divine One has returned. Our enemy is very near.
You have
What?
no idea.
We cannot allow the summoning to be interrupted.
The interloper must be destroyed. Indeed. I will continue the summoning of the Lord of Chaos. The 5 of you must make sure that the Divine One does not interrupt. Go.
What better to welcome the Dark Lord than with a blood sacrifice? It's perfect.
Not when you find out who's going to be
Sure
sacrificed.
the blood isn't just yours.
There, see?
No. Go.
Why are evil guys always like really heavy smokers?
Post Brostuvan, Eastman, Batur.
Yeah, I don't think we need to see this whole thing. We get the idea. Oh. How much did they pay the voiceover guy? Okay. Let's hope we don't have to deal with all 5 of those at once. Well, no point in lollygagging. Let's rush in blindly, shall we? Well, they're doing damage. Oh, no, they're not. The damage that I had when I entered. That's not actually damage, to be quite honest. That is extra health that I gained. Well, I'm really hoping I deal with these one at a time. Good stone sound effect. They definitely sound like stone golems, gargoyles. Gold gargoyle. Didn't drop much gold for a gold gargoyle. Yeah, just wait your turn there, gold gargoyle. Thank you. Broad axe, don't need it. Good sound effects. Now I can see I can go to... Ooh, Death Knight. Hey, World of Warcraft. And that's why they call him a Death Knight, I guess. I can see I can go down all these side passages and stuff. Unless I have to, I think I'm gonna skip over them. Wow, you're a tough bastard. Yeah, methinks this was a good choice of sword. Glad I'm recording this at 15 frames a second. You did know that, didn't you? Anyway, I think my hard drive would have been full by now. We've been going for hours. Flashing tower shield. Oh, I didn't want that. Can't be bothered to lug that around. Just curious. Wow. Pyramid still works. So like I said, I can see that we can follow these side paths, and I think I'll just avoid them for now unless there seems to be a purpose. This place looks like it's going to be big enough as it is. Yeah, it's not very wide, but it's long. Oh.
These spikes seem to be blocking me. I must find a way to remove them.
Thanks. Well, I guess we start wandering around. Be here for a while. Ethereal banishing, resistance to poison and spirit. Did it have charm? No, banish. Well, there's 3 paths here, and there was, I think, 3 sets of whatchamacallit, 3 sets of spikes. So it tells you maybe at the end of each one of these paths lowers a segment of those spikes. Neat lighting. One of the things I might do is take a break and compress a bunch of this video. I don't think I've got like 800 gig free on my hard drive, but still. Lucky I'm finding this gold. It's going to come in handy. Yes, I'm kidding. I'm not what I've never tried sight. I've got a few 1 or 2 points in it if I needed to. I think it just makes the fog of war radius a little bigger. And maybe the red X's that denote bad guys show up inside the fog of war, so even though you can't see the land, you can see there's an enemy hiding in the shadows. Complete wild guess, but... Wow, he hit me. Long way to go for whatever I'm going for. Your flourish means nothing to me, Dead Knight. Yeah, you think this could be Demon's Death Blade, charm quality 4. And that is a double-handed sword, looking at the damage, 44 to 107. Nice, though. Ooh, intelligence bonus. Oh, something tells me I took a wrong turn. That's not it. Well, whatever. Some sort of castle. Oh, what did we find? Frog statuette. When in doubt, turn into a frog. Oh, it's quite large. Quite large. Quite large. Quite large. I hear the flourishes, but I'm assuming they're inside the walls. Nobody's attacking. Oh my. Oh my. Okay, yeah, impressed. Yeah. Does this thing not have a front door? Oh yeah, there it is. Right by the front. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to say, I thank you for watching, and I thank you for listening, and I encourage you to leave comments, suggestions, or infantile abuse. I promise I read it all, and if you like my videos, don't forget to give me the thumbs up or subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you shortly. Personally, I'm just going to pop back, do some compressing, and probably start right up again in about a half an hour, but I think we're going to wrap this up. Well, you know, I would have said shortly, but look at the size of this map. Okay, we'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Cheers. Well, hello everyone. I am Fracture, and this is Let's Play Divine Divinity on the PC. The story so far? Well, we're approaching what may or may not be nearly the end of the game. This is the map of what appeared to be some sort of serpent temple. So I think we're very close. As we entered the temple, the evil version of the Circle of Seven, or the Council of Seven, the Lizard King and whatnot, noticed our presence, and he ordered everybody but himself to hunt me down. And you can see by the map, I started by the hand here, and I've worked my way around up here, and this is a large castle-like area. I think I need to cross over here, but there is spikes in the way, and I've been told to find a way to lower them. I don't know what that way is yet. So, let's continue. We're doing quite well. So far we haven't found anything that is too dastardly, but I'm concerned. I'm taking it reasonably slowly. I don't want to be surprised like I will be right now. There he is. So far, we've been lucky, and that's the sort of fight that I've had to deal with. That's... Just let me remember my keystrokes here. F2, yes. I don't know if at this point in the game it's really worth trying to find the extra equipment and what have you, but I suppose it's worth looking at least to see what's available, just in case we have a good piece of replacement equipment. And we have another attacker. Let's hope it's all this easy. I still struggle a bit if I... Well, unleash hell if I end up with too many to attack. These are new. Oh no, crystal gargoyles I've dealt with. I have attacked one type of gargoyle that was particularly difficult. I'm sure we'll see more of those. These Death Knights, though, so far, fairly straightforward. And it sounds like we're getting a series of them attacking now. They seem to react. They can hear you, basically. So they're coming from the other rooms. There's a new type of character, Death Lord. And you can see the freezing. I can only manage to freeze one person at a time. You can see it's very effective. I have very high resistances too. I've charmed my weapons and done a pretty good job of it. Plus I found a fantastic sword. Not going to bother with picking up the majority of stuff here. There may be a purpose to it, but oh well. If I find that there's value that I've missed, I'm more interested in approaching the end of the game than ending with huge supply of wealth. So I don't really know if there's keys to be had, but I have fairly good lockpick skills. Fairly good being, I think, maximum, actually. I think I maxed that skill out. I can't remember 100%. So clearly we're working our way around this inner chamber. I would expect that's where the big fight is to be had, and if we're attracting these fighters out from that inner chamber, more's the better. We won't have to deal with many hundreds of them all at once. I don't see that I will get another level, but I suppose anything can happen. There's other large chunks of the map to be dealt with as well. I'll go for the Death Lord first. I'm nearly immune to this electrical damage, and they don't seem to be doing any major melee damage. They are hurting me, just not a great deal. My biggest vulnerability is crowds like that, because I can only pay attention to one of them really at a time. I had thought maybe if I use my secondary weapon skill, I have this skill where I spin and attack multiple enemies. Combine that with my sword's ability to freeze enemies. That might be a good way of attacking these guys, but so far I haven't needed to pursue anything amazing like that. Blessed Clothes Helmet, some agility, some defense, more resistance to lightning. And as I've said, I think my helm is really quite good. Yeah, I think we'll leave the helm I'm wearing. So though I'm clearly doing quite well here, I'm still leery. I'm not confident enough that I'm not a little bit worried about the central chamber. Oops, what did I just do? It doesn't matter. I think I drank something. Not the most fantastic of treasures so far. Imp's Death Blade, that's actually a two-handed blade. Really the easiest way to tell is the amount of damage it does.
I'll have to drop something. I'm carrying too much.
So what I shall drop is that. Yeah. I don't suppose I need this either. That's nice because it's got a charm quality of 4. Actually, none of this I really need. That was the sword I was using before I found my current sword. That's just... Summon Demonic Aid is kind of nice. I want to keep that. Thief's Mithril. I was keeping this, you know, because it is good stuff. But I don't see the point in holding on to it to sell it. I'm hoping that this is the final battle coming up. That's kind of one of the problems I've always had with RPGs, and they've kind of solved that problem. They're getting much better at solving it. I haven't told you what the problem is yet, of course. My opinion, the weakness of an RPG is you spend all of this time building up your character and building up your character. That's the entire purpose, and getting them stronger and stronger. And when they're at their strongest and you're finding the most amazing weapons is right as the game ends. So there's always this denouement, this really feeling of being let down after the game ends, no matter what kind of ending it has. That you've done all this work for no purpose. The reason I say games recently have improved against that greatly is replay value. They've always tried to do that. Well, not always. These type of games really have no replay value short of starting again. I'm not sure if this one allows you to import your characters and continue. But they're getting better at that. Mass Effect, that sort of thing, the replay value is very high because you gain perks for the replay. So I found with Mass Effect, and even more so with Mass Effect 2, I didn't have that really let down feeling. I almost had... I was looking forward to the next phase, to replaying. The story's so good in that too. I mean, it's such a careful balance, and of course BioWare. I didn't get that wrong, did I? It is BioWare, isn't it? It's not, anyway, they do their story so well that you want to replay them just for the story. You've read it once, but to play through the same story again as a different character. I think they started to learn that probably with KOTOR, where they basically wrote multiple storylines, and it encouraged you to play through more than once, because even if you play very carefully, you couldn't achieve everything the first time through. This game, on the other hand, the balance is a little bit off, as you've seen. I'm feeling quite overpowered at this point. Nothing in particularly good there. And I don't have that feeling. I'm really interested in seeing the end, to see how this wraps up. But I don't have the same feeling I had with like Mass Effect 2, where I wanted to not only see the end of it, I wanted to do it again, and I was really looking forward to immediately starting the next game. That says a lot for that, the writing and the balance of that game. Okay, I think we found the primary chamber. There's some sort of table. Although, looking at the map, maybe not. It's just a generic, it could be just a generic chamber. I'll grab that because it's not identified. And interestingly enough, I think my pyramid still works. So I can teleport out of here. I'm somewhat, yeah, at least it's not grayed out. Okay, so let's do this. Well, my sword's done very well. Shield didn't need any repairs. Neither did that. That doesn't either. No, that was 60% already, and that one's complete. Nothing. So where's the next exit? I think we have to go round, actually. I don't think there was an exit in this corner. Oh, I was wrong. So this should get their attention. Yeah, if this sword only had lifesteal, it'd be like walking around a medieval dungeon with a lightsaber. It's quite brutal. Ooh, an orange. No traps, I just realized. Haven't seen a trap for almost as long as I can remember. I've set off a couple. But, you know, I think I'd be a little upset if I was playing a full-on rogue and I'd put in a bunch of points into trap detection. There's been some, but they've been concentrated into a single area of the game, and really you don't get your your rogue value for money. All of the places, so that's a balance issue. They could have made the game much more intriguing. I guess though you can't have a team, so what do? I'm just thinking that, oh, I can't get through there. I guess I have to go up and around. I think I have to go up and around. Nope, no way through. I'll maybe through the bottom. There's a whole crew here. This might be the central chamber. Yep. Problem. Yeah, maybe not. Problem for them, maybe. they're getting worried yet. I see another one of those skull areas up there, a serpent's head, it appears to be. And that's the same sort of thing that I use to get down here. Oop.
Have you any
number
idea
one.
how much trouble you've put us all through? Naughty, naughty child. Bad children get punished.
Ooh, spank me. Oh yeah, ow. Yeah, let's see. Okay, well I saved it not too far away. I've got a bit to redo. So that's a problem. She was quite... You know, especially considering all of my, what do you call it, defenses here. She pretty much wiped me out. So how did I get down there? Up and around? Is there, what the heck? Where did I go? Okay. This isn't... No, I'm lost. How did I manage to get lost? So it looks... excuse me. Looks like we're in for a bit of a fight here, and I'm just wondering how I'm going to manage it. So this is one of the things I kind of mentioned. I was worried about you do really well, and then you hit the boss, and you're really underpowered, or, you know, they just throw the balance out, or you needed some skill that you never bothered getting. Those are the kind of things that I'm concerned about when I do these. Oh, what the heck? How do I get out of here? Well, it was easy to find the first time through. Yeah, now I managed to get lost. Must be some way through to the top there. Arg. Sorry guys, I'm almost tempted to put this on hold while I figure out how to use the doors. Oh, I think I finally found my way around. So I don't have any ranged to speak of. I suppose I could use a bow and arrow, but I think the biggest problem is those spells she uses to do the spikes through the floor. I had a lot of trouble with those the first time I saw a caster as well.
Have you any idea?
So I don't know if I can, like, run around and... See, I can't... Yeah, out of the way. Out of the way. I can't fight her while she's invisible either. I don't know if she'll ever become visible. And those things are very painful. There she is. Well, that was no good. See if we can convince him to follow me. I wonder how much mana she has. Yeah, see, there's nothing to hit when she's invisible like that. How the heck am I supposed to deal with that? She only becomes visible like for a fraction of a second. See, I can't hit her. There's nothing there. I don't know what the heck. Well, when in doubt, pause the game. I will return in a second. Well, boy, did I call it. I just did a quick read, and it looks like this is just going to be a fight that I'm not prepared for. You know, they're suggesting things like death spikes and that sort of thing, and I just don't have those skills. She's blinding me is why I can't see her and why I can't hit her. My only opportunity is when she shows up for that brief fraction of a second to get in there and hit her with the sword and hope it freezes her, and then it can be a fairly easy fight. Other than that, I'm really out of luck. You know, that was the only suggestions they offered. And yeah, I find that annoying more than anything. The only other thing that I might be able to do, and I don't think I have enough. There was a summon a helper. Summon demonic aid. Because they said one of the suggestions was that she blinds usually whoever is closest. Whichever enemy is closest. So if I was to have a demonic aid, magic barrier, excuse me. Yeah, I don't know. Spirit form, I don't think I have much in way of attack. She may have difficulty hitting me, but I doubt it. Okay, well, let's keep trying. We can always go to one of the other areas first. So we're not completely SOL here, but mostly.
Have you any idea?
Ah, that was what I needed to do, actually get in there before she... As long as I can keep that up. I'm not sure I can. It's pure luck. She becomes easy if you can rush right in there and freeze her. You can see.
You think you've defeated us? Ah, don't you know what we've achieved for our Dark Lord?
Okay, I don't know what the chamber is for. I have a feeling I need to do... Oh, it might just teleport me back to somewhere more convenient, I'm hoping.
I don't have a key that fits this lock.
Well, that was very worrisome, actually. And tells you a little bit something about the game. If I was this same character, and didn't have that freezing sword, this would be almost impossible, I think. Because, you know, I don't have some of the spells I need, although I suppose I could teleport out and maybe buy spells, so I'm not completely at a loss. But that was more luck than anything. I just happened to have a sword that let me do one of the tactics they recommended. So I think, okay, it just threw me back to... Actually, that was very convenient. Okay. So these paths, clearly, there's 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's how many fights we had, was 5. Can't remember how many cohorts he had with him. But the idea here is to complete 5 fights. Oh, and right away that got rid of the spikes. There was a set of spikes there earlier. So out of curiosity, I'm just going to go up here and see how many more pathways that's opened up. If any. There's, well, yeah, maybe that's another path. Well, I'm not going to go rushing in there. We'll head back to one of these other sort of gravel pathways. Actually, I don't know if I'm doomed to do all these, if I have to fight all of these, or just one. I don't know. Well, given my experience, I may get one more level. Which I think is going to be useful. I wonder if the type of enemy that's along this path is a hint to the type of end boss that you have to fight at the other end of the path. These aren't giving me... Well, if they're giving me any experience, let's see. Yeah, well, 6,000. I just need another... 600,000 points, and we're on our way. 5,000 at a time. Yeah, another fortress. Probably won't bother outlining it this time. As soon as I find the door, I'll just head right on in. Yeah, am I getting anxious? Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to find the end. Okay, maybe we will be outlining this. Yeah, as big as the last one. That's what she said. Yeah. Still works. Oh, hang on. So I think that's the boss room right there. Oh, maybe not. There's lots of those dragons. I managed to hit those just using the control click. Hold down control and click. Fights the nearest enemy, even if you can't see it. So. Alright, maybe not. What is that? Just bad lighting. I think we took the long way around. There it is. We did take the long way around.
It's locked.
Come on through. That's weird. That's just a trick of the lighting. That's not a path. That's just the print on the door. That's, there you go. You can see with this lighting what's going on. So it's just because of the blue lighting, it looks like you can walk through there. We're gonna need some repair. Oh, this is a tough one. Gonna need some repairs soon, I think. Adder's mithril plate. No, it looked important, but it wasn't. Dog's mithril plate, more hearing. See, when I think of dogs, I don't particularly think they have good hearing. I've never heard that they have bad hearing, but it's obviously sense of smell is what I think of. Okay, let's see if we can get to the center of this place. Yeah, that looks like it there, actually. There's a big emblem on the ground. Fooled again. Limbs of lead. Yeah, I thought this would be it. Uh-oh. Did I want to do that? Oh, maybe I did. To get into the other side or something? Another one of those two-handers, yep. What makes this guy tougher than the others? Oh, he's a guardian rather than a gargoyle. Cobra's chain leggings, sturdy crystal ring, +1 to defense. No thank you all. My stuff's gonna need repairing soon. We've got some attention. Guess that's the room up there. How do we get up there? Teleporter I missed, maybe? Ah, there we are. Oh, no, hang on. Well. Let's use this teleporter again. See if going in this way is possible, and it doesn't look like it is. Okay, what's the trick? What is the trick? Anybody see a way in? You can't really see the doors. Oh, look. Stairs up. Anybody see any stairs down? Maybe they're not stairs up. Otherwise, those are all stairs. No, I think it's just some sort of artifact. Well, there's a third teleporter. Clearly that we need to be there. Oh. Okay, okay. Don't know how to be there. Let's just check these corner rooms because you can't really see into them on the map. So somehow, yeah, that's what I thought was stairs. Well, this should be interesting. Where's mysterious teleporter number 3? Aha! Hopefully that puts us in the middle. Good. That would seem to be the domain of the next boss. So what are we in for this time? Well, I guess how we find out. Hey, buddy. Oh, good, this guy.
Did you really think?
Well, let's try the same trick, shall we? Shoot. I have to wait for him to reappear or unblind me. Okay. Oh, I should repair too, I see. I think we can, it's gonna amount to a bit of luck, I think. Because I'm gonna need to keep him frozen, and that's, for this guy, he seems somewhat immune.